Hey everybody, welcome to class today. Today is going to be a 90-minute, fairly advanced arm balances and inversions flow. So we get into lots of different arm balances, lots of different inversions. There's not a whole lot of instruction, so if you're not familiar with some of the poses, probably better to go back and watch a more instructional video on that. If you enjoy these classes, please remember to like and subscribe. And if you've got any class suggestions or any feedback, let me know over at my Instagram, which is in the show notes below. We're going to get started today with some sun salutations at the top of the mat. Start at the top of your mat, grounding down evenly through both feet. Take an inhale, draw energy up the spine. And then open mouth, exhale, feel the feet sinking evenly into the mat. One more like that. Inhale, engage the quads, engage the front body, lift the crown. And then exhale through the mouth, rooting the feet down into the floor. And start to breathe in and out through the nose, maybe inviting in Ujjayi Pranayama. Taking a moment just to clear the mind, arrive on your mat, dedicating this next 90 minutes or so completely to your practice. And take the hands to heart center, take an inhale. Exhale, bow the chin to the chest, maybe setting an intention. Gently opening the eyes, inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead. Grab the left wrist with the right hand, exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, come through center. Switch the grip, exhale, side bend to the left. Rooting down through the right foot. One more each side. Inhale through center. Exhale, side bend to the right, keeping the left foot grounded, the chest opening. Inhale through center. Exhale to the left. Inhale through center, palms touch. Exhale, swan dive forward, gentle bend in through the knees. Inhale, come into a halfway lift, hands up the shins, flat spine. Exhale, fold over the legs. Two more. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold a little deeper. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale to fold. Bend the knees, tuck the tail, slowly roll the length of the spine. Head and neck come last. Inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead, palms touch. Exhale, swan dive forward. Surya Namaskar. Inhale, step the right leg back, option to drop the knee. Plant the hands, exhale, plank pose. Hold the breath as you lower all the way to the belly, elbows graze the ribs. Untuck the toes, inhale, peel up, cobra. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Inhale, step the right leg forward for a lunge, option to drop the left knee. Exhale, step the left leg forward, forward fold. Inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, left leg steps back for a lunge. Plant the hands, exhale, plank. Hold the breath lower to the belly, feel free to drop the knees. Inhale, peel the chest, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step the left leg forward, lunge. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale to fold. Picking up the pace. Inhale, right leg. Move to the pace of your breath. Exhale, plank. Hold the breath lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, dog. Inhale, right leg. Exhale, fold. Inhale, raise up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, plank. hold and lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, dog. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, fold. Inhale, raise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right. Exhale, plank. Hold and lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, dog. Inhale, right. Exhale, fold. Inhale, raise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left. Exhale, plank. Hold and lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, dog. Inhale, left. Exhale, fold. Inhale, raise. 3 more rounds each side. Exhale. Inhale, right. Exhale. Hold and lower. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, right. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, left. Exhale. Hold and lower. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, left. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, right. Exhale. Hold and lower. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, right. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, left. Exhale. Hold and lower. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, left. Exhale. Inhale. Last round. Exhale. Inhale, right. Exhale. Hold and lower. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, right. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, left. Exhale. Hold and lower. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, left. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. Sink the hips, bend the knees. Inhale, chair pose. Hold this first one for 5 breaths. Shins moving back. Knees are behind the toes, directly over the ankles. And gently lengthen through the lower spine. 3 more breaths. Take 1 more inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step the right leg back. Exhale, sink the hips. On your inhale, raise up crescent. And this one we're going to hold for 5 breaths. Moving through a modified Surya Namaskar B. And draw the left hip back, strongly engage through the right leg to help with your stability. Take 1 more inhale, maybe look up, palms touch. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to plank. Option to keep the left leg floating. Lower, this time chaturanga, halfway or all the way. Inhale can be up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step the right leg forward. Exhale here. Inhale, raise up, crescent. Hold this one for 5 breaths, lengthening through the tail. Take one more breath, look up, maybe palms touch. Exhale, forward fold at the top of the mat. Inhale, sink the hips, chair pose. Exhale, come to standing. To the breath, inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left leg steps. Exhale, here. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, plant the hands, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left leg steps. Exhale, here. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, fold at the top of the mat. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale to stand. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right leg. Exhale to stay. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg. Exhale to stay. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, fold at the top. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, come to standing. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left. Exhale. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, plant the hands, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left leg. Exhale. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, fold at the top. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale to stand. One more each side. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right leg. Exhale. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right leg. Exhale. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale to stand. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left. Exhale. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left leg. Exhale. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale to stand. Slight change. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right leg back. Exhale, drop the back knee, untuck the toes. Inhale, sweep the arms up, Anjaneyasana, 5 breaths. Draw the left heel back, the right knee forward. Lengthen through the spine. Option to interlace the fingers and press the palms up towards the sky, maybe inviting a gentle back bend. Inhale, palms face each other. As you exhale, take the right elbow to the outside of the left knee, coming into a low lunge twist. Sternum to thumbs, thumbs to sternum, and as always, lengthen through the spine on your inhale. Exhale, twist the right ribs towards the left. Taking one more inhale. And then as you exhale, unwind your twist, straighten through your front leg, Ardha Hanumanasana. Shift the hips slightly to the left and inhale, reach long through the sternum. Exhale, bow forward. Feel free to take blocks here. Walk your hands forward, backwards. Do what brings the best stretch into your body. And then inhale, shift it forward back to your low lunge. Plant the hands. Exhale, plank or single leg. Lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step the right leg forward. Exhale here. Inhale, raise up for crescent. Exhale, forward fold at the top of the mat. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale to stand. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale to fold. Inhale, left leg steps back. Exhale, drop the knee, untuck the toes. Inhale, sweep the arms up, Anjaneyasana. Any options with the hands are welcome. Three more breaths. Take one more inhale, palms meet. And then exhale, twist left elbow to right knee. Inhales take you longer. Exhales twist you deeper. Keep the right hip hugging in towards the midline. And make sure that that right knee isn't pressing over the toes or the ankle. Try and keep it directly above its ankle. Take one more inhale. And then as you exhale, release the hands, straighten out through the front leg, Ardha Hanumanasana. Shift the weight slightly over to the right. Inhale, extend through the sternum. Exhale, fold forward any amount. And keep gently drawing the right hip back as you reach the sternum forward. And then as you inhale, shift forward, lift the back knee, low lunge. Exhale, plank or single leg. Lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step the left leg forward. Exhale here. Inhale, raise all the way up, crescent. Exhale, fold forward at the top of the mat. Inhale, sink the hips, chair pose. Exhale, come to standing. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, fold forward. Slightly different. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, plant the hands, step walk or float to chaturanga or go straight to downward dog. Inhale, up dog or cobra if you're taking the vinyasa. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, sweep the right leg up. Exhale, open the hip. Knee comes to the sky, right shoulder draws down. And take one more inhale here, raise up onto the left toes. And then as you exhale, shift forward, tap right elbow, right knee. Inhale, open up through the hip. Exhale, right elbow, right knee. Inhale, open up. Exhale, right elbow, right knee, hold for 5. See if you can get the knee a little bit higher, maybe above the elbow. And then draw the knee to nose, inhale. Exhale, step it through. Line up heel to heel for warrior 1, back foot angles in. Inhale, raise all the way up to the first warrior. Hug the right hip back, send the left ribs forward. And then lengthen through the whole spine as you ground down strongly through the left leg. Take one more inhale, maybe look up, maybe palms touch. Exhale, take the hands to the floor, your choice, vinyasa or skip it. Inhale, sweep the left leg up. Exhale, open the hip. Gently draw the left shoulder down as you send the left knee up to the sky. Sink the right heel down. And then inhale, raise up onto the right toes. Exhale, tap left knee, left elbow. Inhale, open it up. Exhale, tap. Inhale, open up. Exhale, tap and hold. See how high you can get the knee for 5 breaths. Try and keep even through the shoulders and the hips. And then draw the knees to the nose, inhale. Exhale, step it up by the left thumb. Heel to heel, inhale, raise up, warrior one. Draw the left hip back, ground down through the right heel. Grow tall through the spine and settle in. One more breath, maybe look up and touch. Exhale, your choice, with or without a vinyasa, to downward facing dog. Look towards the top of the mat, step, walk or float. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sink the hips, chair pose. Exhale, come to standing. Surya Namaskar B. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Step the right leg forward. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, vinyasa or skip it. Step the left leg forward, inhale, warrior one. Exhale, vinyasa or skip it. Look to the top of the mat, step, walk or float. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale to stand. 2 more times. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, down dog. Right leg steps. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, vinyasa or not. Look forward, left leg steps. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, take it through the vinyasa or straight to dog. Look to the top of the mat, step, walk or float. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. Exhale, stand. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Look to the top, right leg steps. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Left leg steps. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Look to the top, step, walk or float. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, chair. Exhale. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, sternum to thumbs. Exhale, twist left elbow to right knee. Make sure the knees stay in line, sink the hips a little lower. And as you inhale, lengthen the crown of the head to the front of the room. Exhale, draw the left ribs over to the right. Feel free to split the arms here. One more breath. Exhale, unwind, stay in the legs. Inhale, re-lengthen, sternum to thumbs. And then exhale, twist right elbow to left knee. Again, keeping the knees in line. Inhale, send the crown of the head forward. And then exhale, turn the right ribs a little more to the left. And sink the hips a little lower if you can. Relax shoulders away from ears. Any arm variation is welcome. Take one more inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, step, walk or float, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep the right leg up. Exhale, open the hip. Inhale, raise up onto the left toes. Exhale, cross the body, right knee, left elbow. Inhale, open it up. Exhale, cross. Inhale, open up. Exhale, cross. And this time stay here, shoot the right leg through. Drop it down, inhale, fallen triangle. Send the hips a little more up. Feel free to reach the left arm towards the front of the room. Making sure you're not hyperextending through the right elbow. Take one more inhale. Exhale, send the left hand down, step it back to plank. Single leg plank, take an inhale here. Exhale, draw the knee in towards the nose and step it through. Line up for warrior one. Inhale, raise up warrior one. Exhale, interlace the hands behind you at the lower back. Inhale, spread the shoulders wide, draw the fists down. Exhale, fold forward. Bhakti Virabhadrasana, humble warrior. Keep strongly grounding through the left leg as you hug the right hip underneath you. And the torso can fold to the inside of the knee, or if you don't have the space, just fold on top of the leg. Inhale, come up halfway so that the torso is parallel with the floor. Spin onto the back toes so you're in a bound power lunge. Take an inhale here, and then as you exhale, start to shift forward. We're coming into warrior three on the right leg. The fists face towards the back of the room. The left hip gently rotates down towards the floor, and the right hip draws towards the back of the room. Take one more inhale. And then as you exhale, start to fold forward, coming into a standing splits variation. Maybe bringing the hands up and overhead. Gentle bend in through the right knee. Inhale, come all the way back up to warrior three. Exhale, step the left foot back for warrior one. Inhale, raise the hands up, warrior one. Exhale, hands down with or without a vinyasa, make it to downward dog. Inhale, sweep the left leg up. Exhale, open the hip. Inhale, raise onto the right toes. Exhale, cross the body, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, open up. Exhale, cross. Inhale, open up. Exhale, cross. And this time shoot the left leg through, drop it down. Inhale, open the right arm to the sky, fallen triangle. Take an inhale, feel free to stay, or as you exhale, sweep the right arm to the front of the room. And keep opening the chest. Take one more inhale. Exhale, plant the right hand, single leg plank. Inhale here. Exhale, draw the left knee in towards the nose. Step it up. Set up for warrior one. Inhale, raise up. Exhale, interlace the funky way behind the back, non-dominant thumb on top. Inhale, open up through the chest. Exhale, bow forward. Reaffirming the grounding of the back foot, the hugging in of the left hip. Hands only come up as far as is comfortable for you. Inhale yourself halfway up, parallel spine. Exhale, rotate onto the back toes. Take an inhale here, and then as you exhale, start to shift forward into your warrior three. Gently drawing the left hip back, gentle bend in the left knee. Right toes point down, shoulders are broad. If it's too much with the clasp behind you, you can always bring the hands to heart center or to the hips. Take an inhale here, and then exhale, start to fold forward into your standing splits variation. Of course, there's always the option to take the hands to the floor. And if you lose your balance, obviously take your hands to the floor. Slowly start to come back up to your warrior three. Inhale. Exhale, step the right foot back for warrior one. Inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale, with or without a vinyasa, make your way to downward facing dog. We're going to take some tuck jumps to get to the top of the mat. If that's not for you, you can always walk or step or get there however you want. Otherwise, we're going to take about 5 tuck jumps, shifting the shoulders over the wrists and then hopping the hips above the shoulders, heels in towards the bum. Maybe you can get some hang time. Maybe you can come into a full handstand. Otherwise, just practicing little bunny hops. And then on your last one, floating the feet to the wrists. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale to fold. Inhale, sink the hips, chair pose. This time as you exhale, sweep the arms back, raise the heels, balanced chair. Hold for about 5 breaths, drawing the shoulder blades onto the back, neck is relaxed. Staying up on the toes, inhale, sweep the arms forward, and then like you're sliding down a wall, as you exhale, you're going to start to sink the hips all the way down to the heels. Feel a good quad burn there. And then once you've come to sit on the heels, bring your heels together, the mounds of your big toes to touch, and bring your knees wide. For balance, you can keep the hands on the floor, or you can start to bring the hands to heart center, or hook one thumb in front of the other one, and as you inhale, start to pull the thumbs apart as you raise the hands up and overhead. And then if your hands aren't there already, slowly start to take them to the floor, preparing for crow pose. bring the knees to the backs of the arms or the inner thighs to the outsides of the arms. Start to shift the weight forward, slowly lift the feet up. Maybe one foot lifts, maybe both feet lift. Maybe you're really sweaty like me and your legs are just sliding down your arms. And press the floor away, 2 more breaths. And then your choice, step, walk, float with control, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're going to take those tuck jumps again to the top of the mat. Again, if that's not working for you, feel free to just meet us in a forward fold. And on your last one, floating to the top. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, chair. Inhale, sink the hips. Inhale, sink the hips. Now we go to chair. Exhale, sweep the arms back. One step ahead. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, step, walk, float, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Step the right leg forward, set up warrior one. Inhale, raise up. Exhale, interlace behind the back. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, humble warrior. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, hands to heart center, open it up, warrior two. Widen your stance, heel to arch. And then take a moment to take the hands to the hips. Think of gently drawing the left hip towards the front of the room. Feel the right side of the pelvis lift. And see if you can sink a little deeper into the right knee. Keep the pelvis as it is. Just work the ribs to square to the long end of the mat. And then float the arms up to capital T. Gaze is gentle over the front fingers. And the right knee isn't collapsing in. Flip the front palm, inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down to the inside of the right leg. Take the right foot off to the right and come into lizard pose. You can stay up on the back toes, you can drop the back knee, you can drop the down to the forearms. It really just depends what works in your body. Try and keep the right knee hugging in towards the right upper arm. And maybe you can walk the hands forward, maybe rocking backwards and forwards. And then wherever you are, bring the hands back underneath the shoulders, lift the back knee. Hug the right knee to the right shoulder as if it's glued there. Take an inhale and then exhale. See if you can lift that right foot up, drawing the heel towards the glute. Take an inhale. Exhale, shoot it back, single leg plank, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step the left leg forward, setting up for warrior one. Inhale, raise up. Exhale, funky grip behind. Inhale, broaden the chest. Exhale, humble warrior. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Take a moment again to take your hands to your hips and set up the alignment in through your pelvis and lower body. Then work the upper body and settle in. Taking this time, this pose, to come back to your breath if it got a little bit excited. Releasing the shoulders away from the ears. 3 more breaths. flip the front palm. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down to the inside of the left leg. Walk the left leg over to the left for lizard pose. Coming into whatever variation works for you. Wherever you are, planting the hands back underneath the shoulders. Glue the left knee to the left upper arm and then see if you can lift that left leg off. Exhale, single leg plank, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Tuck jumps again or not, your choice. 0 to 5. And then meeting in a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, balanced chair. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, step walk or float, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep the right leg up. Exhale, open the hip. Inhale, raise up onto the toes. Exhale, tap right knee, right elbow. Inhale, open it up. Exhale, tap right knee, left elbow. Shoot it through, floating fallen triangle. Keep the right leg lifted. Inhale. Exhale, bend the left knee, send the hips back to the left heel. Inhale, floating fallen triangle. 2 more. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, single leg plank. Inhale here. Exhale, step the right foot forward. Line up warrior 1. Inhale, raise up. Exhale, interlace behind the back. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, humble warrior. Oops. Inhale, warrior 1. Exhale, warrior 2. Take an inhale and an exhale here. Flip the front palm. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, side angle variation. Right hand comes to the inside of the right knee and left arm comes up to the sky. Gently using that right arm to nudge the right knee open a little bit, hugging the right hip underneath you. You can stay here, or you can take that left hand behind you for a half bind, or snake the right arm underneath you, reaching for the left, coming into the full bind. Keep grounding down through the left leg, opening the chest, 3 more breaths. Always feeling free to use a strap here. Looking down towards the front foot, step the left foot up to meet the right. So now we're kind of in a bound forward fold. You can feel free to stay here. Otherwise, bird of paradise, shift the weight to the left, come up onto the right toes. Slowly with control, start to come to standing, using the strength in the right hip flexor as opposed to just dragging the right arm or the right leg up with the arms. Stay here or straighten out through the right leg. Slowly with control, come out the way that you came in, lowering the right leg. Stepping the left leg back to our bound side angle. Inhale, release the bind, send the arms long. Exhale. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, lizard pose, hands to the inside. Take an inhale here, and you can stay in lizard pose or start to snake the right shoulder underneath the back of the right knee. Plant the hands like chaturanga arms. Start to walk the right foot forward until maybe you can lift it off. Shift forward, bend into your chaturanga arms. Maybe the back leg lifts for Kundalini. And take an inhale, and then exhale, swing the right leg back to land for a single leg chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward dog. And don't worry if none of that happened. Inhale, sweep the left leg up. Exhale, open the hip. Inhale, raise onto the right toes. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, open it up. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Swing the leg through, floating fallen triangle. Inhale, right arm to the sky. Exhale, bend the right knee, send the hips to the heel. Inhale, floating. Exhale, bend. Inhale to float. One more. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, single leg plank. Take an inhale. Exhale, step the left leg forward for warrior one. Inhale, raise up. Exhale, interlace the funky way. Inhale, broaden the chest. Exhale, humble warrior. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Take a full cycle of breath here. Flip the front palm, inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, modified side angle. Left hand to the inside to open up through the hip. Ground down through the right leg, swing that left hip under, and then decide, stay here or take the right hand behind for a half bind. Stay here or take the left hand under the left leg for the full bind, maybe grabbing your strap. Wherever you are, keep hugging that left hip under and reaching the right shoulder open towards the sky. Take 3 more slow, calm breaths. Look down towards the left foot and then start to step the right foot up to meet the left so you're in a bound forward fold. Feel free to stay here, otherwise come up onto the left toe, shift the weight to the right foot, and then using the strength in the left leg, start to draw yourself up to standing so you're not just yanking through the shoulders. Stay here or start to straighten out through the left leg, bird of paradise. Slowly, with control, make your way back down into your bound forward fold. Step the right leg back for your bound side angle. Inhale, release your bind. Exhale here. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down, lizard pose. Stay here or start to shift that left shoulder underneath the right knee, the left knee. Plant the hands shoulder distance, maybe start to walk that left leg forward. Maybe it lifts and maybe you can shift the weight forward, teeter-tottering the right leg off for Kundalini. Take one more breath and then swing the left leg back to plant in your single leg chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. Look towards the top of the mat. Step, walk or float to your malasana squat. Hands to the outside, feet to the outside of the hands rather. Sink the hips low. Inhale, draw the chest up. Exhale, settle in. You can feel free to stay here or take the left hand down. Inhale, reach the right arm up. And you can choose to stay here or start to reach the right hand behind you and the left arm comes in front of that left shin, reaching around for the bind. Try to keep evenly grounded through both feet here and try to keep that chest opening up towards the sky wherever you are. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, if you're going there, take the right hand back. Inhale, sweep the left arm up. And same choices here, you can stay or bring that left hand behind you. Maybe you have a strap. Snake the right hand in front of the right shin, reaching around the back of the hip for the bind. And then come back to your Malasana. Inhale. Exhale, brief moment, fold forward, keep the legs wide and just shake the hips from side to side. And then take an inhale, glance forward. Exhale, bring your feet a little bit closer. We're going to come back into crow pose. So bring yourself down into your little squat. Take your knees wide. Plant the hands, knees to the upper arms, and then lift the feet off. So you have an option to stay here, or if you want to play, maybe try bringing the left knee in towards the chest. Maybe the left leg can extend behind you for a single leg crow. And then maybe you can bring it back into crow, or maybe you have to reset. Wherever you are, if you're playing, we'll try the other side. Hug the left knee in towards you more, and then slip the right knee in towards the chest. Maybe you can extend it behind you. Maybe you're too sweaty. And then when you're done, come back into your Malasana squat. Take an inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Feel free to play around with that a bit more. It helps to have a towel for sure. Inhale here. Exhale, plant the hands, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step the right leg forward for crescent pose. Inhale, raise all the way up. Exhale, bring the hands to heart center. Inhale, draw sternum to thumbs. And as you exhale, keeping the right hip drawing back slightly, draw the left elbow to the outside of the right knee. If this is too much, always feel free to drop the back knee, twisting crescent. Hug the right hip underneath you as you extend the crown of the head long. Feel free to split the arms or take the bind, reaching the left arm underneath the legs and the right hand behind the back. Take one more inhale here. And as you exhale, plant the hands, extend through the front leg for extended pyramid pose. Keep drawing the right hip back. And the hands can walk either closer or further away from you depending on what stretch you need in your body. And then looking forward, we're coming into standing splits on the right leg. Take an inhale and then exhale, sink the chest towards the right shin. You can stay here or hands can plant, shifting the weight over the wrists, coming up onto the right toes. Maybe you take some handstand hops or maybe you grab some hang time. If you went upside down, slowly the right leg releases to the floor. Inhale, standing split. Exhale, step the left leg back for a warrior one stance. Inhale, raise up warrior one. Exhale, straighten through the front leg, hands to the hips. Step the back foot in a little bit more. We're setting up for twisting triangle. Inhale, sweep the left arm up. Exhale, start to tilt over that front leg, engaging the front quad. Keep the left arm reaching forward and then start to spin the left ribs to the right. Option to take the hand down to the floor, a water bottle or a block, or maybe you take it to the shin. Option to keep the right hand on the right hip, or start to open that right hand up towards the sky. Wherever you are, keep drawing that right hip back, sending the left ribs to the right. One more inhale. Exhale, plant the hands down. With or without a vinyasa, make your way to downward dog. Look forward, step the left leg forward, set up for crescent pose. Inhale, raise up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Draw the left hip back. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And then exhale, start to twist the right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Inhales take you longer, exhales twist you deeper. Feeling free to take any arm variation or bind that works in your body. Wherever you are, strongly engage the back leg and send energy out through the back heel. Look down towards the mat, plant the hands, inhale, start to straighten through the left leg as you send the right heel down towards the floor, even though it won't touch. Extend a pyramid, hands are wherever is best in your body. And take one more inhale, and then as you exhale, step into standing splits on the left leg. Inhale to lengthen, exhale to fold. Choose to stay here or plant the hands, shoulders directly over the wrists, come up onto the left toes, and take a few hops or catch some hang time in handstand. If you went upside down, slowly lower the left leg to the floor. Inhale, standing split. Exhale, step back for warrior one. Inhale, raise up. Exhale, hands to hips, straighten through the front leg. Step the back foot in a little bit. Square off the hips. Inhale, raise the right arm up. Exhale, spill forward. Keep reaching that right arm, unlock the left leg. And then as you exhale, start to twist the right ribs towards the left. And then bring the hand down to the shin, the floor, a water bottle, a block, wherever is working for you. And then the left hand can stay on the sacrum, the left hip, or up towards the sky. And drawing the shoulders away from the ears, even through the sacrum and the lower back. Take one more inhale. Exhale, plant the hands with or without a vinyasa. Make your way to downward dog. We're going for those tuck jumps to the top of the mat again. So again, if it's not for you, just meet us there. Otherwise, take 0 to 5. And on your last one, we meet in a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale to fold. Inhale, sink the hips, chair pose. Exhale, hands to heart center, stay in your chair. Inhale, sternum to thumbs. Exhale, twist left elbow to right knee. Take an inhale here, and then exhale, keep the twist, raise up onto the toes. And then slowly sink the hips down towards the heels. So you can stay here in your little twisting squat. Otherwise, we're going to move towards side crow. Plant the hands shoulder distance apart. The right elbow or the right arm is not going to have any weight on it, so the legs are going to rest on the left arm. Take an inhale. Exhale, start to shift the weight into the left arm, lifting the toe, feet. Oh my goodness, can't talk. So you can choose to stay here or start to straighten the right leg out in front of you, the left leg towards the back of the mat. Kundanyasana variation. And then your choice, you can come back to your squat or maybe chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward dog. And if you're in your little squat, make your way back to the top of the mat. If you're in downward dog, step, walk, float. Everybody forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale to fold. Inhale, sink the hips, chair pose. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, sternum to thumbs. Exhale, twist right elbow to the left knee. Take an inhale here. Exhale, raise onto the toes. And then slowly start to sink the hips all the way down to the heels. Again, option to stay here in your little squat. Otherwise, we're taking it into the side crow on this side. Set yourself up. And then shift the weight. Option to stay here, or maybe you come into Kundanyasana, sending the left leg forward, the right leg back. And then either coming back to your squat, or maybe you can shoot it back. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. If you're still in your squat, make your way to a forward fold. If you're in downward dog, step, walk or float. Everybody inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale to fold. Take the peace fingers, hook them around the big toes. Feet hips distance apart. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, draw the elbows off to the side, forward fold. Take the left hand to the left hip, keep the grip on the right big toe, shift the weight to the left, and then fire up through the left leg, come all the way to standing, taking the right toe with you. Take an inhale here, and then exhale, extend the right leg in front of you. Utthita Padangusthasana. Take an inhale here, and then exhale, release the right foot to the inner left thigh, tree pose. Feel free to bring hands to heart center, hands up above you, wherever is good for you. Take one more inhale. And then as you exhale, slide that right ankle across the top of the left thigh. Sink the hips back, coming into a standing pigeon pose. Hands can stay at heart center, or you can hook the elbows over the front of the shin. Sink the hips back a little deeper. And then you've got the option to stay here. Otherwise, bring the hands down to the mat. Hook the right toes around the back of the left arm as you rest the shin on the back of the arms. Shift yourself forward, lift the left leg, and maybe extend it back for flying pigeon. Option to come back to standing or chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward dog. If you're in your standing chair, slowly make your way back to a forward fold. Otherwise, step walk or float to the top. Everybody inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale to fold. Take the peace fingers around the left big toe, take the right hand to the right hip. Shift the weight to the right and then with control come all the way to standing. Take an inhale here and then exhale, start to extend that left leg. Padangusthasana. And then start to bend the left knee, bring the sole of the left foot to the inner right thigh for tree pose. Hands can be wherever works best for you. Keep the hips working towards the front of the room, the left knee working towards the back of the room. And then slide that left ankle over the top of the right knee. Sink the hips back for standing pigeon, flexing through the left toes. Stay with hands at heart center or maybe elbows over the shin. You can stay here or start to bring the hands down to the mat. The shin rests against the back of the arms. The left toes hook around the right arm. Right foot lifts to the bum and then maybe extends behind you for flying pigeon. And then option just to draw that right leg back in towards you, come back to standing pigeon or float it back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Wherever you are, we're making our way to a forward fold at the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale to fold. Inhale, raise all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep the right leg up. Exhale, open the hip. Inhale, raise onto the toes. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Option, Kundinyasana. Hook the right knee or right leg above the right tricep. Maybe extend the right leg out. And then make your way back to three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, cross the body, right knee, left elbow. Option here, right leg comes above the left tricep. Tilt it forward, lift the left leg, Kundinyasana, extending the right leg. And then plant the left leg, inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, step it forward for warrior one. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, interlace behind the back. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, humble warrior. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, side angle pose. Right hand to the outside of the right leg. Sweep the left arm up and over. Take the left arm up. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, reverse your triangle. Inhale, come up to capital T. And as you exhale, reach the right arm forward, 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 and then come into your triangle pose. Unlocking the right knee, opening up through the left side of the chest. You can stay here or inhale, sweep that left arm out in front of you. Exhale, sweep the right arm out in front of you. Take an inhale, come back to triangle. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, low lunge. Plant the left hand. Inhale, sweep the right arm up for a simple twist. Turn the right toes out to a 45-degree angle, and as you exhale, rotate to the outside edges of both feet, sweeping the right arm to the back of the room for a hip opener. Inhale, come back to low lunge. Exhale, with or without a vinyasa, to downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep the left leg up. Exhale, open the hip. Inhale, raise up onto the right toes. Exhale, left knee comes forward. Maybe it lands on the tricep, lifting the right leg. Kundanyasana, extending both legs. Plant the right leg. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee crosses the body. Maybe this time it comes to rest above the right elbow, lifting the right toes off, extending both legs. Kundanyasana. Plant the right toes. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, step the left leg forward. Warrior one. Inhale. Exhale, interlace the funky way behind the back. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, humble warrior. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, full side angle pose, left hand to the outside of the left leg. Hug the left hip underneath you and make sure that you can see all 5 of your beautiful toes. Send the right arm up. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, reverse your triangle. Inhale, upright. And then as you exhale, shift back at the hips, coming all the way into your triangle. Gentle bend in through the front knee. Option to stay here, or as you inhale, sweep the right arm up and overhead. And then maybe as you exhale, sweep the left arm up, as if you're grabbing a giant beach ball. Inhale, come back into your triangle. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down, low lunge. Inhale, open the left arm to the sky. Turn the left toes out, and as you exhale, rotate to the outside edges of both feet, sweeping the left arm back. Inhale, back to your low lunge. Exhale, with or without a vinyasa, downward facing dog. And take an inhale here, and then exhale one at a time, or both at the same time. Drop the forearms down to the floor, coming into dolphin pose. Walking the feet a little bit closer towards the nose. You could choose to stay here, or if you want to take another inversion, maybe you work towards Pincha Mayurasana, walking one foot in and then raising one leg up, coming to stand on the ceiling. Slowly come back to forearm plank. Take an inhale. Exhale, lower the hips down, Sphinx pose. Elbows underneath the shoulders. Inhale, peel the chest through the gateway of the arms. Strongly engage through the legs. And then tuck under through the toes, inhale, exhale, engage the lower belly, come back to forearm plank. And then one hand at a time, make your way up to plank. Inhale, exhale, downward facing dog. Hop your feet up to the top of the mat and stay in a little crouch. So we're gonna make our way from crow into headstand. Otherwise you can feel free to just take headstand or dolphin pose, any inversion of your choice. So set yourself up into crow pose. And then slowly with control, lower the crown of the head down towards the mat. And then one leg at a time, or both at the same time, with control, slowly raise the legs all the way up towards the sky. And we're going to hang out here for another 5 breaths. Always feel free to stay longer. When you're ready, we're going to come out the way that we came in. So start to draw the heels to the bum. The knees are going to come to land on the back of the upper arms. Ground down through the hands. Shift the weight off the head back into crow pose. And then step, walk or float, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. One at a time or both at the same time. Exhale, lower the forearms and walk yourself back in for dolphin pose. Once again, you can feel free to stay here or one more chance to take Pincha Mayurasana, maybe walking the other foot in this time to step yourself up. Keeping the elbows underneath the shoulders, hips above the shoulders. When you're ready, slowly making your way back into a forearm plank. And then exhale, lowering down, back into Sphinx pose. Strong legs, draw the chest through the gateway of the arms. And then from here, make your way into a brief child's pose. And walk the hands in. Swing yourself so that you're in a seated position, legs out in front of you. Inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead. And then exhale, you're going to take both hands around the sole of the left foot. And then start to draw the left foot up for heron pose. If it's not comfortable for you to have the right foot extended in front of you, you can always bend it back towards the body. And then from here, start to bend the knee as if you're an archer, pulling back the bow, pulling your knee back towards the back of the room. You can feel free to stay here or maybe take cradle the baby as a hip opener. Otherwise, you're going to draw that leg back behind you. Maybe slip it over the top of the left shoulder. Feel free to stay here. Maybe opening up into compass pose, extending the left leg, looking out underneath the right arm. Or working into Ashtavakrasana. Hug the left knee into the left upper arm. Plant the right hand to the outside of the right hip. Start by lifting the bum. And then lift the right foot for elephant. Hook the right foot over the left. Swing the legs to the left. Ashtavakrasana. And then we'll come out the same way that we came in, firing up through the arms, swinging the legs back in front of you. Release the bum, extend the legs in front. Inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead. Exhale, hook the hands around the right foot. And then start to extend the right leg out in front, up and out in front of you for heron pose. If the knee doesn't straighten completely, that's totally fine. Strongly press the left leg down into the floor. And then start to draw the right knee towards the back of the room, or maybe cradle the baby. Do what feels best and the most opening in your body. And feel free to stay here or start to take the right arm underneath the right leg, bringing the back of the knee to rest on the back of the arm. Maybe taking compass pose, extending the right leg, looking out underneath the left arm. Always feeling free to use a strap here. And you can hang out here, otherwise plant the left hand to the outside of the left hip. Start by lifting the bum off the floor, then the left foot off the floor. Hook the left foot on top of the right. Swing the legs over to the right. Send the chest forward, Ashtavakrasana. And start to make your way back to where you started, planting the bum down. Extend both legs out in front of you. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold forward, Paschimottanasana. And then take the hands about a forearm's distance back behind you. Fingers are going to face towards the feet or slightly out. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, start to lift the hips. Legs are straight for Pavottanasana, or if you need to take reverse tabletop, feel free to do that. If you're in the full pose, the big toes reach down towards the floor. The shoulders are broad and opening. And then exhale, slowly lower down. Scoot yourself to the top of the mat, reach the arms out in front of you. Take an inhale. And then as you exhale, start to rock back so that you're in a V shape. Rock back so far that you can lift the feet off the floor for Navasana without losing your balance. Take an inhale here. Exhale, lower, low boat. Inhale, boat. Exhale, low boat. Inhale, boat. Exhale, low boat. One more. Inhale, boat. Exhale, low boat. Inhale, boat. Plant the feet. And as you exhale, slowly roll all the way down the length of the spine. Set yourself up for bridge pose. Feet underneath the knees and parallel. Take an inhale here. And then exhale. Think of gently rolling the hips towards the ribs as you peel the spine up. Think of squeezing a block between the inner thighs. And then exhale, slowly roll it down. And take an inhale here. And then your choice, you can do bridge again, or if you're feeling an Urdhva Dhanurasana, Chakrasana, wheel pose, feel free to take that. Wherever you are, we all start in bridge. On your exhale, lift the hips. And then if you're going into Chakrasana, take the hands up by the ears, fingers touching the shoulders. Hug the elbows and the knees towards each other. And then as you exhale, strongly engage through the arms and the legs to lift yourself up into your full wheel. And then when you're ready to come down, tuck the chin into the chest, land on the shoulders, and slowly roll down the length of the spine. And take a couple of breaths here. And we're going to take a variation of bridge pose that takes us into shoulder stand. So if shoulder stand is not in your practice, you can feel free to stay in bridge, or maybe take your legs up a wall, or just extend your legs up into the air, letting the blood flow in the opposite direction. Otherwise, take an inhale, and then as you exhale, roll yourself up into bridge. And then you're going to scoot your elbows underneath you. Your hands are going to come to support the back of your sacrum. So as if you would in shoulder stand, except now you're in bridge. So the hands are supporting the sacrum, the elbows are firmly grounded with the backs of the arms into the floor. Come up onto the toes, take the left knee in towards the chest, and then the right knee in towards the chest. Flip the hands so that the fingers are pointing towards the bum, and then start to extend the legs up towards the sky for shoulder stand. Make sure you don't turn your neck in this pose, and make sure that most of the weight is in through the shoulders and the arms and not directly into the neck. You have an option to stay here, or if it feels good in your body, coming into plow pose. The feet come above the head, maybe the toes can touch the ground. Maybe you need a bend in through the knees, do what feels good in your body, but make sure you haven't shifted the weight into the neck. Ear pressure pose, bend the knees in around the ears. The soles of the feet come up towards the sky. Hands still at the lower back. Inhale, come back up to shoulder stand. And then as you exhale, you're going to slowly roll down the length of your spine. So start to send the toes towards the top of the mat, towards your head. Lower the hands onto the floor. And then slowly, with the control of your center, start to roll down the length of the spine. Coming straight into our counter pose, fish pose. So once you've slowly lowered the legs to the floor, take the hands underneath the glutes, prop up onto the elbows, and then the crown of the head is going to come to the floor. So we're coming into an upper back bend. Option to stay here, or if you want to fire up the abs one last time, start to lift the legs as one long line on a 45-degree angle. And then maybe take the hands to reach in the direction of the toes. The throat is open, the crown of the head has minimal pressure on it. And take the elbows and the feet back down. One more inhale. Exhale, slowly tuck the chin into the chest, release. And draw the knees gently in towards you. Think more of the knees pressing towards the hips or the outer ribs as opposed to the chest, and just take a moment to rock from side to side. I'm going to take a lower back release that I find is really nice after shoulder stand. I tend to feel a bit of tension. I find this helps. So rock and roll yourself all the way up to a simple cross-legged position. Take the hands on the knees or around the shins, and we're just going to take circles with the body. So channel your inner Shakira or J-Lo and think of moving the ribs on the hips in a circular motion. And then once you've gone one way, you can go the other way. This is also really nice for stimulating the abdominal organs, helping with digestion. And then take the hands around the shin. We're going to do a cat-cow motion, but in a seated position. This is, I've heard this called camel ride. And then come back to a neutral position. Keep the right leg crossed underneath you. Take the left leg, stamp it to the outside of the right leg for Ardha Matsyendrasana. Take the left hand behind you. Inhale, sweep the right arm up. Exhale, cross the right elbow to the outside of the left knee. And then switch it out. Take the left leg underneath you, stamp the right leg across. Take the right hand behind you, inhale. Exhale, twist to the right, hooking the left elbow to the outside of the right knee. And then slowly release. And then make your way to your final resting position. So you might decide to roll onto your back, coming into Shavasana. I find after a long practice it's really nice to end in a seated meditation. Simple cross-legged position, maybe your back up against the wall. Wherever you are, I invite you to turn the palms up towards the sky. Take a nice deep inhale through the nose. And let it all go through the mouth. One more nice deep inhale through the nose. And letting it go through the mouth. And then fully releasing into the mat. Feeling the earth supporting your weight. Feeling the energy moving throughout your body. And taking these last few moments here to let your body settle and equalize. Taking note of the space that you've created, the energy you've created, the strength. Taking a moment of appreciation for all the wonderful things your body just did. Please stay here as long as you have time for it. Today, as you go forward, may you have conviction in your thoughts, strength in your words, and lightness in your heart. Namaste.